Hello everybody, good day to you. Welcome back, glad you're here. I know I'm glad to be here. This is a 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee 5.7 Hemi V8. This thing was towed in last night and it is a no crank, no start. So let's see if this thing's gonna come alive for us today. Starting the engine, nada. Dead in the water at 93,633 miles. I hear some clicking, but I don't hear any cranking. Can we hear it down here? Yep, yeah, I hear some clicking, no cranking. Okay, weird. Let us pop in the hood, grab a meter, see if our battery's any good to start with, and then we'll go from there. So, stay tuned, because this is gonna be a very good video. Popping in the hood. Well, the windows work. We kind of have some battery going on here. All right. Let us see what lies beneath the bonnet. Jeep. It's kind of like a Ram Jeep hybrid, because that's not really a Jeep thing. Let's see. Battery. It's hidden somewhere, but we do have a jumper box post. Okay. Let's check voltage right here and see what's going on. First ever voltmeter cam. Right? All right, we're gonna set this thing to voltage, and we'll connect a ground to body ground somewhere. Connect our ground to our ground lead. I do that so I don't have to hold both leads at the same time. And let's see what we have for power. A little low, 11.37 volts. Okay, let's add some supplementary electrons. That could be a bad battery or a bad cell in the battery. Here, let's fetch the jump box and get some power to that Jeep starting the engine. This is a 1,600 cold cranking amp, 400 horsepower turbine powered diesel jumper pack. Say that 5 times fast. Here, we'll just pull her up right here. It's good. Popping in the hood, part 2. Let's see here. Jumper cables. Come with me, ginormous cables. I got tired of messing around with jump boxes and flimsy little wimpy cables that can't transfer any amperage, so I made some out of some, I think this is 1 gauge wire and some welder clamps. That being said, I can jump start anything. Let's get these guys connected. There's a negative. Over here to body ground. That's a good one on the shock tower right there. Very good. All right. And now we have still 11 volts. What is this? Are we not making a very good connection here? What is this? I'm doing it wrong. That's what this is. It does not go over there. It goes right here. That's better. Now we can check. And 13 volts. Okay, that's better. Let's go see if this thing cranks. Okay, and the survey says starting the engine. All right, I tell you what, I did not expect that thing to start, because our fellow that owns this truck, he has tried to jump start this and it was towed here, and the tow driver also tried to jump start this. So I find it odd that I got it to start. However, if anybody was jump starting it over here, that could have made the difference. So while we're here and while it's running, I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect my giant jump box and get this thing out of here, and we can check with the meter just to see what charging system voltage is since this engine's turned on. All right, let's get these cables out of here and go check the alternator output real quick on the Jeep while it's running. And we'll clip our ground back on. Yeah, 13.2, 13, something like that. We have charging system voltage, that's okay. All right, let me get this into the shop and let's dig the battery out of this thing, charge it, then retest it. Something's a little fishy about this. All right, let's see here. Ooh, that door's, that door doesn't like to open and close. That's weird. Oh, that's broken. Okay, neutral, drive. Okay, it goes into drive. It moves. We're rolling. I fixed it. Needed jump start. Let's just nose this bad boy in right here. There we go. Put that in park. Oh, door, re-popping Z-hoid. All right, so here's the plan. We're going to get access to the battery, and yes, it's in the passenger compartment. I'm gonna charge this unit for a little while, and then we're gonna come back and toss some testers on it and see if this battery is any good. Okay, so our battery is located underneath of the passenger seat, down in the floor. And what do we have in here? We have a Duralast. It's an AGM battery, H7. And what do we got? This looks like, is that our negative? Can't see, need more lumens. Oh, hang on, almost killed you guys. All right, yeah, that's our positive back there, so that's our negative. Let me throw this charger on this bad boy, and we'll get some electrons pumped into this unit, and then I guess we'll go from there. Now the idea here is to do this without grounding this thing out accidentally and creating a shorted circuit, because that would be bad. Okay. Oh, come on, get on there. What are we doing? Please? There. Ooh, look, hidden VIN numbers. And ground cable right here. There we go. Let's power on the charger. Okay, let's see. We're looking for, let's start her off at 10 amps. Do that for about a half an hour, and then we'll step up the amperage. There we go. All right, you guys wait right here. Be back in a minute. All right, let's get back into the truck here and see how this battery is going to test out. I'm going to test this with two different kinds of testers this time. Let's go ahead and shut this down. Okay, good to go. Let us disconnect our charging unit here, and let me in there. Oh, flashlight down. There you go in there. Let's get this out of here for now. We don't need you, and we don't need this one. Zzz. Become connected. It's not a very friendly terminal over there to get a hold of, I can tell you that. So look at here, we're up to voltage. Battery, what is this, 850 cold cranking amps? Yes. So we'll test this digitally at 850. What do we have here? 800, 850, there we go. You gonna test? Charge, no charge, 407 cold cranking amps. Bad battery. All right, that's not cool. This battery is garbage. All right, well, I told you I was gonna do this with two different styles of tester, and I will. We're gonna do this next phase with the resistive load tester. You guys have not seen this unit yet. Let's get these out of the way. You guys hang out over here. And let's get this guy hooked up to our battery. Again, there's that front clamp. That's gonna be kind of a challenge. Let's see if I can get a hold of that little stud right there. That's good, good contact. And our negative side. Zzz. Okay, so we're showing voltage here, 12.2 volts, okay? And there's no load on this. Now I need to make sure I suspend this thing off the carpet because it can get a little warm. But we're basically gonna turn this knob right here, and it's gonna start putting a resistive load on this battery, kind of like a toaster. We're gonna do this for 15-second intervals. We turn until we start to see some load show up on our meter here. Begin loading now. Voltage is going down. We're at 150 amps, 10, 11, 12, 13, too much. And we're down here on the edge of, stop beeping at me, power down. Voltage is falling too low, that's the alarm. Okay, ooh, it's hot in there. See the little elements inside? Okay, let's turn it back down. We'll do one more. Actually, I need to give it a minute, let this cool down, and we'll do one more test. Okie dokes, we've had a 1 minute cool down on the tester. Let's throw one more load on it. We'll do 150, 200 amps. That's our amperage, and voltage is falling, falling, still falling. We're borderline here, but we've got, yep, that's a weak battery. Considering, well, it's a dead battery. That says it's dead. Smoky. My digital tester says it's dead. My analog tester says it does not carry a load very well. That's enough for me. We're gonna go ahead and order a replacement battery. We're gonna toss that in and we're gonna recheck the starting system. But I think we're just gonna get away with just a battery replacement on this one. Perhaps starter is not needed, which is what everybody thought at first. Let's get this guy out of here. Back to your bench. All right, headed back in. Let's go ahead and get this thing disconnected and removed while we wait for that new battery to arrive. It's also an AGM. You shouldn't use lead acid batteries inside of contained spaces. They vent gases. Here, let's get that guy disconnected. We'll set you aside. And we can get our positive cable back there. Pull that guy off. Oops. Flashlight gravity. Oh, and what do we have here for a hold down? Oh, there it is, way down there. Okay, what is that? 213 millimeter, I think. Yeah. Let's check. I brought all kinds of stuff with me. I brought a 12 and a 13, because you never know. Maybe it's both. Can't see it. That's a 12. Good thing I brought an extra. Let's try that other one there. No, it's not a 12. It's a loose 13. Okay. Unclick. Ooh, that's tight. Oh. Yeah, that's super tight. Here. Help me out, guys. Oh, turn that. Kind of rusty. Here's one nut. Okay. Other nut. There you are. Unclickages. There we go. Cool. Let's get that nut out, and then the plate that clamps this battery down should pop up. Here. Please, there we go. Come out. Cool beans. And let's see, I'm gonna disconnect this load sensing wire right here. That way I've got a good path to pull this battery out. Because it's heavy and it's far away and down. And that makes things difficult. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a two-handed operation here. I just can't even. Hang on, this is hard. This is why batteries aren't as easy as they used to be. You know, you tell someone, hey, it's 60 bucks to put a battery in, and they're like, that's insanity, and not really anymore. We've been engineered to a price point, you know, for weight distribution, things like that. Here we go. Come out, battery. Oh. You heavy thing, you. Woohoo. Okay. Plop that guy down right there. Very nice. And we're on the waiting game until the new one arrives. So I'll be right back when my new battery shows up. All right, coming in. We've got a new battery. It's been delivered. Let's go ahead and get this thing prepped. I'm gonna run my tester on it real quick before we drop it down in there, just to make sure it's gonna pass. You'd be surprised how many batteries come through brand new that do not pass a very simple digital test. So 12.72 volts, that's good. 850 cold cranking amps. This is also good. 903, booyah. Good battery. All right, let's get this thing dropped down inside of its home here, and we'll go ahead and recheck the starting system and make sure this thing cranks reliably. All right, making sure all that stuff is out of the way. Okay, nothing here that's gonna get broken when I slam a battery down on top of it, so let's just maneuver this guy down inside of its home here. Get in there, H7 AGM battery. Oh, the cables are stuck. That's exactly what I said I didn't want to do. And I did that. Oh no! Ah, my flanges. Flange smashing. That's not good. A box of angry electrons are smashing my fingers. Put that positive cable on since it's just everywhere in the way. Slide the unit back. It fell down into its little bracket mount thing. That's good. Let's plug in our vent. That's important. And I didn't check the other side to make sure that the plug was in it. Hang on. And it is. Okay. The vent plug is plugged in. There's a vent tube on both sides of this, and only one tube is utilized, so you have to plug the other side. Otherwise, if the battery were to vent, it could still end up venting gases into this little compartment here, and that would be potentially explosive. That's not good. Actually, I need to take that back off because I didn't put the hold down thing in there. I can't see. I can never see what's going on. Never see what I'm trying to do. 2 bolts. Let's get that guy on. Bolt number 2, get you in there. Good. Gravity of the flashlight. Now let's tighten those guys down real quick. Clicks. Bolt number 2, nut number 2. Nut. It's a nut, not a bolt. My incorrect terminology is stunningly overpowering. Like, I think I know what I meant, and I think you guys know what I mean when I say things, but sometimes I just say the things that are not the things that I really wanted to say. Weird. It's like the brain and the mouth are doing opposite things. Hang on a second. Is that paper? No, that's like some kind of a shim. Okay. We're not gonna worry about that. Clamp click 1. And the one out back. Clamp click 2. Zzz. Everybody's connected. Alright. Up to the driver's seat. Let's see if this thing's gonna crank and start and run. I'm sure it will. Oh, you know what? I should have lubed these hinges while I was waiting for that battery to show up. Restarting the engine. All right, no problem. Ooh, looky here. A clue. Look at that heat shield. Me thinks that somebody else thought that this was a starter as well. That's what I thought. Might have been the tow truck guys. Powering down, restarting. Yeah. It's working. Window speed's good. We have electrons. Okay. Well, I guess I just need to continue to recheck this every now and then just to make sure. I'm assuming that what's down here is all good to go, so I am just going to go ahead and plug or put our lid back in there. How's that go? Hang on here. We're doing something wrong. There's a wire sticking up that doesn't have a home. It goes like that. Okay. And 4 clips. So we clip on here, here, and here, and here. Okay. It's interesting. How do we get you into position here? Oh, okay, there was one clip. All right. Trying to figure this out. These clips don't clip very well. And that one back there. All right, good to go on the clips. Let me fetch my goodies, get those out of here. Backing up. Let's see, we've got a meter and a tester and a wrench. Let's get this stuff out of here. Come on with it. Put you over on the bench for right now. Thank you. And of course, our floor mat. Let's get that back in there. Start off the seat. Okay. Good to go there. Let's see. We can go ahead and slide our seat back now. Where did this go? I wonder if this goes under the seat as well. It might be part of the battery install. I don't know. I'm not sure where this stuff goes. Glove box? No. The mystery continues. Hey, real quick before I keep forgetting, I would like to coil those hinges. It appears to be the bottom hinge, so I'm just going to give this a very generous application of lubricant. Just squirt it on in there, nice like. And I'll work the hinge and see if I can't get this door to kind of free up. I wonder if it was like flung open and bent the hinge or something like that, because this is binding very heavily. And the coil's not fixing it. If coil doesn't fix it, it's super broken. Not sponsored, that's just what I have. Yeah, see the top one, that top hinge moves freely. That bottom hinge, that one seems to be binding. Okay, I think it needs a new hinge assembly. All right, cool beans. You know, I'm thinking I should probably power this thing down and get this heat shield installed. I'm assuming it goes down where the starter is. It's definitely an under hood or under body type of heat shield. So maybe I should put this thing on before I let this thing heat up. Let's grab the creeper. It's up here because the youngins like to roll around on it. Pick your battles. All right, we're going in. Sliding around in the dirt. I couldn't fit under here with the creeper, so I'm sitting under on a foam pad, trying to get over here to the starter motor, which I believe I will find it, yeah, right around here somewhere. You guys see her up there? There's supposed to be a heat shield. I think this is for the starter. I hope it is. Yeah, there she is. There's the starter, and we can see one of the bolts, 2 of the bolts where the shield goes. Okay, this ought to be fun. Let's see if I can't get some light on that thing. How are we gonna do this? Now, logic would dictate to me that I should probably just lift this thing up on the lift to get that heat shield on. However, somebody managed to get that heat shield off without a lift, and I'm gonna put it back on without a lift. Just a, you know, personal challenge maybe. Might be kind of fun. So let's floor jack this thing up because I can't fit in there. it's not working out for me. So we're gonna lift this bad boy up a little bit and give me some more space. A lot of work for a little piece of metal. Coming in. Yeah, right here under the subframe, that's a good spot. I think. I hope. I believe it is, yep. Moving on up. And floor jack cam. I had way too much fun doing my job. Way too much fun. All right, let's go fetch a jack stand so we're safe. I don't know if this video is about a battery or a heat shield. Can't decide. It's about a shielded battery. Come here, jack stand. Come out of your home. Uh-oh. This is not cool. I parked my jack stands in the corner. Too far. We've gone too far. Safety. See that? Now we're super safe. So if it falls down, I won't get smashed. All right, so here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna reach in here through the wheel well where the CV axle is, and you guys take a look over here from the back side, and we can see the back of the starter. So I just need to get this shield up in position, and then get the 2 bolts into it. There's one of them. So what I'll do, I'll feed the bolt through the shield. You see that? And then get the one on top that I can see. We'll get that one started. Come on now, get on there. Thank you. All right. Small little victories. And it's not straight. Small failures. But that's okay. We'll offset our failures with larger victories. And then they're not really failures. It's gonna work. And I dropped it and I recovered it. It's kind of working. Oh, it failed. My brilliant idea failed. Yeah, we're gonna get through this. This is gonna work. I'm determined. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was trying to put the thing in the wrong hole here. So I can see the second one a little higher up. That was my failure. That's where it goes. I had the wrong peg in the wrong hole. Now, I don't think I can get that top bolt in just yet because it's like right next to the exhaust pipe. I don't know, maybe I can. I'm in the mood for tempting fate. What do you guys think? Can I do it without burning my phalanges? Probably. I think I can. I don't know, I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying here. Ooh, you guys see this? It's pretty tight. I'm like right here. I'm like right with you on this one. Like I can barely see what I'm trying to see. And that exhaust is hot. Ah, what was this? Air pump, pumping air. See, that's why your batteries die. There's all these electronic systems on these things that don't shut off for hours after you shut down. Righty tighty. And they're always making a drain on the battery. More tighter. That's 10 mil click. Oh, this totally worked out. It's great. And one more on that upper bolt right there. I can't get the ratchet side on this one, so I'm just doing it with the open end of the wrench. I can only see with one eyeball. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing up there. If you can't, I apologize. Just listen to the soothing sounds of my rambles. There we go, open and kick. Got it. Sweet, heat shield's on. Let's get out of here. It's kind of warm. Woo! All right. Hey, now that it's been a little while, we can go ahead and try for another restart, just to make sure that this thing in fact does restart. Removing safety devices. There we go. Thingy prints. Get rid of that. And restarting the engine. Flawless. No problem. Yep. Our problem is a battery problem. There are no other problems. Nice. Except for that tire pressure warning light. Service TPMS system. It's not good. Alright guys. Well, with the exception of that tire pressure warning thing, I find no other faults on this particular car. I'm going to keep it for a day and just continue to do a couple of restarts just to make sure that starter wasn't also just intermittently failing in conjunction with having a weak battery. We just want to make sure I don't release this thing and then have it do a no crank condition again. But at this point in time, we're good to go. I guess back to basics always tends to rear its head every now and then, because I mean, truth be told, I almost sold a starter on this, and I was totally wrong. Didn't expect it to be a battery. We saw the window going up and down with some speed. I had some voltage, but apparently 11.2, 11.1 volts, that's not enough to get that starter to go ahead and click over. So glad we caught it before it was an epic failure. Let me know what you think about that situation. Did you like this video? Did you not like this video? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you ever got yourself in a similar situation where you almost overlooked something very small, which could have made your situation turn into something very big. And it doesn't have to be cars or repairs or anything else. Maybe just in life in general. Who knows? Anyway, I'm rambling on my nonsensical ramblings one more time. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out right now. And I'm going to do that by thanking each and every one of you for watching this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video. And also, before I go, I have to remind myself to not forget to remind you to not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. End of Jeep.